grupo kayo tapos pag malapit, yung social distancing is no longer obeyed, and yeah, you are violating the rules, and if you insist, it is one of a just mere confrontation to something like disobedience, which is punishable under the revised penal code. Kung makipag-away ka, it becomes baka masuntok mo ano, then it becomes an assault on an agent of a person in authority. In which case, from a simple violation of the rule, it will now ripen into a crime that is punishable by law. And you can go to prison. That's the problem. Ayaw ko. Ayaw ko na masitap kayo ng military pati police. But ako sa inyo, if you are advised, just obey. Wala namang mawala sa inyo. Total sa inyo yan eh. It's for your own good. Hindi naman ito para sa amin. So I hate it. But you have to do it because there is a crisis that is engulfing the country right now. Community quarantine is hereby imposed in the entire of Metro Manila. And in other areas, the LGUs are advised to abide by the following guidelines, imposing localized community quarantine in the respective jurisdiction. For Manila, may ayaw namin gamitin yan, pero kasi takot kasi with lockdown. But it's a lockdown. There is no struggle of power here. Walang away dito, walang gera. It's just a matter of protecting and defending you from COVID-19. That's about it. It has nothing to do with the power of the military or the power of the police, nor or my power and this guy is beside me. Hindi yan. It's not an issue of, it's just an issue of protecting public interest and public health. Yun lang. A barangay-wide quarantine is advised when at least 2 positive COVID-19 cases belonging to different households in the same barangay. Kung sa isang barangay may dalawa na infected, medyo i-quarantine na ninyo yung barangay ninyo. Itong problema sa dalawa, sabihin na it behoves on the barangay captain actually. The barangay captain is under the administrative code is a person in authority. That's why kung makipagsuntukan ka ng barangay captain because he is enforcing the law o awayin mo, pareho ang kasalanan mo kung lumaban ka sa police or sa person in authority. Mabigat ang barangay captain and teachers also. Teachers, because of the nature of their work, are persons in authority because they are made so by the law itself to give them the stature in relation to the work of trying to mold and teach the Filipino students. Kaya ang teacher rin kung utosan ka, sunod ka, pareho sa barangay captain. No, if the barangay captain would ask the teachers to help in the enforcement, you better obey. Because they are in the exercise of teaching the persons there of the barangay of the dangers is part of the role. Then you have the municipality citywide quarantine is advised when at least 2 positive COVID-19 cases belonging to different barangays in the same municipality. Kung sa munisipyo kayo tapos isang barangay dyan, may dalawa na tinamaan ng COVID-19, diagnosed to have COVID-19 infection, magka-quarantine na rin kayo. And before I forget, I do not have enough soldiers and policemen to cover all over every inch of the country. Kulang ako. Meron ako na magamit ko ang barangay captain. Ang barangay captain is bound by what is written here, whether by way of rules implementing in the meantime or if it becomes part of an executive order. You better implement this, because if not, then you will also go to prison for dereliction of duty or simply not enforcing a rule imposed by government. Ang pinaka dito yung mga barangay captains. It falls upon your shoulders to exactly do what this regulation wants to happen. Huwag kayong magkamali dito, kasi pag hinabol kayo ng Department of Interior and Local Government, you can be dismissed or you can be suspended and you'll have trouble. And besides, I think the electorate will remember you for being a laggard. Kita mo si Senator Go, siya lang ang working hard talaga. Yan ang public official. Really. Especially the barangay captains and the kagawads. No, you've been elected there. You sought the position. Hindi naman tayo, pinili natin to eh. Nobody ordered us for us to be to where we find ourselves now. At tapos tatamad-tamarang ka. That's not the way how to do it. One is you go to, if there's a good case against you, you lose the position and you are dismissed. And maybe in the worst case scenario, you'll go to jail. Better be always be reminded of that duty. Pinili mo yan, huwag kang magtamad-tamaran kasi matatamaan ka. Ginusto mo yung position, magtrabaho ka. The aforesaid measures shall be subject to close monitoring and reassessment after the expiration of 7 days from the issuance of this resolution. You know, we will review. I have or impose upon the cabinet members and the entire members of this task force to be present every day. I know that it is hard for them. It is really an imposition. It's quite maybe a burden. But gano'n rin ang sinabi ko sa kanila. Nandito tayo sa gobyerno. You choose to be a part of government. And there is a crisis with no solution in sight. Walang solution. Unless there is a vaccine by the grace of God na may makita o maimbento ng ating mga scientists. It could be the Philippines for all you know. But I'm just telling you what you're supposed to do. Ang isa is the LGU outside of the National Capital Region, yung labas ng Metro Manila, are advised to exercise sound discretion in suspending classes in the respective localities without prejudice to a determination by the national government to suspend classes if the situation so warrants. So, ang LGUs, may kunting leeway, and just a little elbow room para makagalaw kayo to respond to the crisis in the community. But it does not allow you to suspend classes on trivial and for, stupid reasons. It is only done because you have to protect them from the COVID-19. Yan lang talaga. Do not do it just to please everybody. Or sa bagay, I have full faith and confidence in our supervisors, teachers. I'm just saying that please do not do it the way others would want it to happen. Mas maganda yung walang klase, walang ganon. Huwag mong gawin yan because in the following statements, the Philippine National Police and the Armed Forces of the Philippines, in coordination with the Interagency Task Force, shall be called upon to ensure effective and orderly implementation of the above measures. Hindi ito martial law. It is not a martial law. It's not even something extraordinary. But what is sought to be solved here is again, walang iba except to fight the virus and to exact compliance. Mas mabuti talaga yung maniwala kayo. Now, sunod, a meeting shall be conducted daily by and between the secretaries of the number of agencies of the IATF, that is the Interagency Task Force, sa COVID, including the Cabinet Secretary, Secretaries of National Defense, Environment, Natural Resources, Trade and Industry, Social Welfare and Development, Education, Agriculture, the Chiefs of Staff of the Armed Forces of the Philippine Navy, Philippine Air Force, and Coast Guard, because in a total breakdown, I would need their help to carry on with the governance. Kailangan ko sila. Not to fight with you guys. Huwag kayong matakot sa sundalo ninyo. Sundalo ninyo yan. Ang armed forces is there to serve you. Sila yung sundalo ninyo. So huwag kayong matakot kung nandyan sila sa utos ng mga civilian authorities. Yung mag-utos sa amin, Department of Health Secretary lang naman So, but when he says to the military and the police, you have to implement this, obey them because they have the imprimatur of the civilian authorities. Huwag kayong do not try to play with the martial law, military. Pero ang sa totoo, ni total breakdown, public disturbance, alang-alang kami ang iharap mo, wala namang kaming, it's always the military who keep things in the country in order. Sila yan. Titingnan nila na everything is in order every day of their working days. Tingnan nila ng Pilipinas safe at gumagana ang lahat ng mga tao, pati mga opisina. The balik manggagawa overseas Filipino workers shall be allowed to travel to mainland China except to Hubei province upon execution of a declaration signifying their knowledge and understanding of the risk involved, provided that the health advisory pamphlet shall be handed out to the OFW upon departure. Hindi nga not only pamphlet, baka hindi mo basahin. You will be gathered in one corner or in one room, one corner, at sabihin sa inyo ang mga, I don't know if it's a Tagalog or Bisao, mga risgo, the risks that you will be taking when you go back to China. But China, President Xi Jinping, for all of his goodness to us, wrote me a letter and said that he is willing to help. All we have to do is to ask. Ako, ang tingin ko, maybe there will be a time if things deteriorate that I have to call on China to help. He has said that they have managed the crisis very well in this country, and he is very much willing to help kung kailangan. So, to the Chinese government, to the people, especially to President Xi Jinping, thank you for the consoling words, and maybe, I hope it would not reach to that point, but maybe we will need your help. Salamat po. The entry travel restrictions shall be imposed upon those traveling from countries with localized COVID-19 transmission, except for Filipino citizens, including their foreign spouse and children, if any, holders of permanent resident visa. Remember, Filipino, walang problema. Holders of permanent resident visa and holders of diplomatic visas issued by the Philippine government. Yung travel dito ang gustong pumunta, hindi tatanggapin, lalo na kung yung bayan nila has ordered a restriction sa travel. Mismo yung bayan nila hindi pumayag na mag-travel sila tapos pupunta sila dito, hindi rin natin sila tanggapin. But, ang Pilipino, pati yung pamilya niya, because they are Filipinos and this is their country, they are very much welcome to come back. Lalo na sa panahong ito, if they want a more secure, comfortable place. Now, with regards to itong mga diplomat, hindi naman kailangan papasok, ganyan sila. Total, kung sabihin lang rin sa kanila, huwag kayo lumabas dyan sa embassy ninyo. Huwag kayo magpasyal-pasyal, dyan lang kayo. Kasi baka kayo pa magdala ng sakit ng ulo sa aking bayan. I don't mind Filipinos giving me a headache, but I certainly do not want anybody other than Filipinos to be giving me headaches. So yan ang yun ho ang maibigay ko sa inyo na payo. You might, sometimes it's a convoluted thing to listen, pabalik-balik. Ang simple lang yan. The purpose to protect and defend you from what? From COVID-19. Then what is the purpose of government? The purpose of government is see to it that things are in order. To do that, if things deteriorate, I said, the military and the police will maintain order. Kaya nga tawag niyan, peace and order. There has to be peace. And that peace, nakalagay na, orderly. There must be order in the country. And that is all. The purpose is to, I said, guard your will. Sumunod lang tayo, lahat ng bayan ng buong mundo na una pa sa atin. Tayo tinitignan lang kasi mabilis sa kanila. In Italy, it's 1,000 a day sila ang pasa ng contagion. Dito sa atin, medyo maliit pa. Pero numbers in a crisis can be, cruel. But overnight, makita mo, meron ng talagang mabilis na. So what we are trying to control is people with COVID. Tapos yung ilayo natin yung healthy ones. Sila yung i-target natin, not for anything, but for their own good. They will be asked to maybe go to the hospital and seek treatment. Yung mga test ng test diyan sa para sa kung may infection ka o hindi. Libre yan. Libre, no? Libre, walang bayad. Huwag naman kung healthy ka, no need. But if you are experiencing ubo, itong ano na ubo, tapos pag ubo mo, masakit yung likod mo, the lungs. Ang lungs mo ang titirahin dyan. And if it's too late, hindi na kaya ng antibiotics yan. It starts with a virus. The virus weakens your body. And it weakens your body, lahat na papasok, then it will kill you. Putang ina itong virus na ito, walang ginawa, ganon. Papasok sa katawan mo yan, just like AIDS, makes you weak, then it allows other germs to come into your body and you get sick. Usually pneumonia yan. And it's virulent, so seek treatment as soon as possible. But we are here to serve you, and every day we are meeting and in contact with the rest of the country. Meron tayong struktura. The structure really, people are asking, what is your preparation? What's the structure? My God, yung structure natin is itong health. Meron niya silang regional all over. Then meron yung city health, provincial health. But yung national, yun yung mga regional health centers. They are already well equipped and well nag-aaral na yan kung ano ang gawin nila. There is the structure. So, sumunod lang tayo at hiningi ko sa inyo kunting pasensya lang. It's for your own good. Para sa akin, kung ayaw mo na baka ako ang mamatay, hindi ka maawa sa akin dahil sa kalokohan mo ayaw mong sumunod. So, let's help each other at this time of our life because everything is placed in jeopardy. Delikado talaga. Totoo ito, crisis talaga ito. Kasi walang gamot. Okay? Salamat po. Thank you for listening.